It's an interesting and easy way that create a forest with Unreal Engine. And the irritating thing that we need to create a forest in each and every project and level separately. There is a solution for that. That is PCG, or creating forest with PCG graph. And in this video, we are talking about how to create a procedural forest for every project that we are using as a preset. Now welcome back to Darkwood VFX Studio. First, create a new level in a project and just create a terrain and give material for that for a forest. I think you know the basic of Unreal Engine, otherwise you can check my website or the description. Now go to the settings and open plugins. In plugins menu, here you can search procedural. Now check on the columns that related with procedural contents. To applying the plugins in our project, you should restart the engine. Here you can see a restart button. Click that. Now open the content drawer and create a new folder and rename it as you like. Now open the folder and right click, then create a PCG graph. And just rename it as PCG_forest. Now open the PCG graph by double clicking. Here you can see a graph like this. To explore the input, just click on the arrow button and drag a line from landscape. Here you can search surface sampler and just add it by clicking enter or double click. Now drag a line from out and search transform point. Now you can add one more node for adding meshes like trees. For that, draw a new line from out and search static mesh spawner. Great, the node creation is completed. Now you can change some settings in it. First, click on the surface sampler for selecting that. Then go to settings and change the value of points per square meter as 0.05. Nothing more on this. Now click on the transform point. Here, check on the column debug. And you can also right click and select debug. Also click on the column absolute rotation and change the rotation of minimum in z-axis like to 30 and 360. In scale, you can change the value as minimum 0.2 and maximum scale 1.5. Now come to static mesh spawner and click on the plus button for adding mesh entries. I'm just adding 3 points. You can add whatever you like. Now back to the editor and open the content drawer. Here you can see our PCG graph and just drag and drop to our project. Now you can see some boxes with various size. That's our 3 points. Now click the R button and rescale your PCG graph. Now back to the graph editor. Select surface sampler and here also you can change the value and you can see the points are increased or decreased. And let's see how to add trees. For that, click on static mesh and open the index. Now explore descriptor and add a static mesh to here. For that, click on the browse button and open the folder that we are added trees from Megascan or Epic Game Marketplace. This European Hornbeam pack is free from Epic Game Marketplace. And you don't know how to download, I have done a video that's added in my description. And you can filter static mesh from here. For that, click on this button and add an entry for static mesh. Now come back to this menu and click static mesh. In this European pack, you can see more than 30 trees and drag one tree from here to this static mesh. Now do the same for index 2. Just browse, select one tree and click this arrow or drag it and drop here. Do the same for rest indexes. Boom, let's see the magic. You can see the forest is created in our editor. Now you can resize the graph, then you get a larger amount of trees. Now you can remove that boxes by right clicking the transform and remove the debug option. Now you can add a new category of trees. For that, select these two and copy, then paste here. For that, click Command C and Command V. In Windows, that is Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Now draw a line and add a static mesh spawner. Now select the transform point and come to the settings and change the minimum and maximum scale. Now click on the static mesh and add mesh entry points. Do the same we done earlier. Now you can see the small plants on our editor. In the next class, we are discussing about how to create this type of dynamic skies and night scenes. Before that, you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Otherwise, you can comment or contact me in Instagram and website. The website link and the Instagram link are given in the description. See you then. Bye-bye.